What's going on? It's Sergeant Warpath from the Timeless Gamers, and I'm going to bring you the perfect ultimate guide to Predecessor. A 5-chapter guide to break down what Meta Studios is, new multiplayer online battle arena. And the battle begins.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Predecessor is a third-person, fast-action game that combines multiplayer online battle arena and first-person shooter gameplay to put you in the heart of the fight with strategic choice and immersive action. Alright, so the rules are simple. 5 versus 5 action, 3 lanes, and your objective here is to push the lanes, destroy the towers, destroy the inhibitors, and ultimately destroy the enemy's core. Now there's another way to gain a victory in this game. Make sure you break your opponent's will and man, have them surrender, give you that sweet victory. Okay, so for you to know where to go and where to be when your team actually really needs you, you gotta do one thing, and that is to understand the map. For the love of God, don't be that player that does not know where to be. Here it is, the map. We used to call this the monolith back in Paragon before Epic decided to cannibalize it for Fortnite, making the Paragon's fans feeling like,
oh my gosh, here he is.
The map has 2 sides, that's how it's broken down. Dusk and Dawn, or Red and Blue. These sides are also called the Fountain. This is where you go to replenish your health, mana, and also buy items to continue on with the fight and grow stronger. Remember when I said that one of your objectives is to push the lanes? Well, this map has 3 lanes. The dual lane, the mid lane, and the off lane, or solo lane if that's what you want to call it. If that's what you preferred and that's what you're used to, then solo lane. Now these lanes actually have a specific role that goes to these lanes, right? So you have the dual lane that will have the carry and support, the mid lane typically is a mage, and then your off lane or solo lane normally is a tank. Just because these lanes call for specific roles, it doesn't mean you have to actually use that specific role in that lane, but that's more for your experienced player. If you don't understand what is your capabilities in that lane and your item management, you're probably going to lose that match, and then you're just going to be that one player that the team doesn't want to play, and it's going to be a quick surrender of the game. We got 1 or 2 more things to go through on the map, so let's go back to the map. Even though the map has 3 lanes, there is one specific area that's in between the lanes that we like to call the jungle. That's where your jungler or your assassin lives. This is the character that will be roaming throughout all the lanes, and he would be your initial ganker if needed. And what divides the red jungle from the blue jungle, that area right there is called the river. I also did mention during your objectives that you have to take towers, the inhibitor, and of course the core, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you on the map where these towers are at. We call them tier 1s and tier 2s, the inhibitors, and of course the culminating part of the event, the core. So the best tip I can give you, since we're already understanding the map, is take a few minutes and practice offline on your own or walking around the map, right? That way you understand where you're at and what type of lane you're playing with. Doing this is actually a must. It takes like about 5 minutes, but at least it ensures that your first match is not just a complete train wreck, and at least you understand where to be in the map. That way players are not just mad that the fact that, well, great, we have a newbie and he doesn't know or she doesn't know what he or she is doing, and now we're stuck here with this person, and now we have to carry that person, making the game pretty much a 4v5. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much for your time, and if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit the bell as well. That way you're not missing any of the other chapters that I am cooking for you. Alright, this was Sergeant Warpath from the Timeless Gamers. Take care. Peace.